Another big story everyone talking about today, the fate of Mickey the dog has been decided. He does get to live, but under some very restricted conditions. A judge has ordered Mickey to a rehabilitation facility. He'll be required to be defanged and neutered, and he'll never be able to be adopted or fostered out. A Phoenix City judge ruled an American Bulldog mix that mauled a 4-year-old boy last month will not be euthanized. The youngster suffered extensive injuries to his face and head. However, the judge ordered the dog, as I mentioned, to be neutered and microchipped. The dog will not be allowed to be adopted out. Let's go to Tricia Henderson for more. Tricia.
Mark, we're down here in Municipal Court, and this is where we saw a lot of mixed emotions after the judge explained what those orders were. As you mentioned, the dog will not be euthanized. A lot of emotions from both sides, sad and disappointing from the petitioner I talked with off camera, Guadalupe Villa, but the supporters for Mickey, very relieved. Take a listen.
We're not here to put a dog above Kevin. We were here just to make sure that justice was served. The fact is that the babysitter and babysitters, we just found out in the courtroom, were not watching this child.
It never was an animal versus a human. There's two victims here, and you heard the testimony today in the courtroom. This is horrible what happened to Kevin, but at the same time, the conditions that they kept Mickey in was not good at all.
A lot of people, including the judge, say this all boils down to responsibility. She explained there were a lot of adults that could have prevented all of this from happening in the first place. The dog's owner had him on an 18-foot-long chain tied to a telephone pole, and the 4-year-old, along with the petitioner's child, were not being properly supervised. Others are disappointed, saying Mickey should have been put down.
What's going to happen 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 7 years from now? Will that dog be adopted out by accident and convenience because they figured the heat's gone away, you know, a year from today the heat's gone away, just adopt it out. Who's gonna follow up?
Now, the next court date is set for April 29th. At that time, they're going to talk about what facilities are even options at this point. Reporting live in downtown Phoenix, Tricia Hendricks, 12 News.